So, what do we have here?
This is an open hole alto flute, the Kingma and Brennan alto. Yeah, they are mainly ordered by people who are in the contemporary field. The hand position is a bit more down. It requires a little more stretching. This is a gold-plated closed hole one. The position of your hands is more comfortable, and this one, yeah, it's in a way my main instrument. I build it as the number one instrument in my flute family. Usually the companies have like the C flute, piccolo, on the side, second or third instrument is an alto or a bass. I really worked for more than 25 years to get it in the way it is now. Together with Bigford Brennan, he really, when he sold the Brennan company, I begged him to start working with me on the technical part, and he completely redesigned the keywork and brought it to a high level. I think it's really wonderful what he did.
Beautiful flute.
And it's a very ergonomically friendly instrument.
This is very comfortable, yes.
Yeah.
And what I was surprised with earlier when we were talking is that these two instruments play very differently. So I'd like to do just a quick sample on both because they do have very different sound. Let's start with this guy. And it's not often that you see a gold-plated alto flute. So
No.
that's very cool. And for me, I have to plug the last hole. So my fingers are not long enough. Totally different sound. So I asked you this earlier. Customers will often ask us, why open hole? What is the advantage? What do you?
Well, for contemporary, I worked for many years together with Robert Dick, and as we all know, he can only do his repertoire on open holes.
Yeah.
And that's where also the idea about a full Kingma system on the C flute started. As long as the keys are not open, you are limited in what you can do. And now I'm working for many years with Matthias Siegler, which is the same. It's a challenge to see what I can work out in a comfortable way to make it work for players like this. And there's no end. It always goes on.
Yes, always changing.
Yeah.
Pushing the limits, right?
Exactly. And it can also be adjusted for what works best for people. And when I ship instruments, usually people try to come over to pick up the new instrument, spend 2 days here. And I've got a testing room upstairs with different head joints, so people select a head and I bring them back to the station, they go to the airport. Or I ship 3 head joints with it, and then they can take like 2 weeks and make a choice. And that usually always works.
Yeah.